what is the best art museum in New York? It's the Whitney. Psych! It's actually a toss-up between the Frick and the Met. I will say about the Whitney that the Edward Hopper drawings are really good. The Met has way more. The highlights for me are the Tiepolo mural-sized allegorical Rococo paintings in the anteroom to the European painting section when you go up the grand staircase. Also, I love the Van Dyck self-portrait. One of my favorite works of his. I like it even more than what's in the National Gallery in London. Third piece I'd like to select is the Antonio Canova sculpture of Venus losing her clothing.
Ooh.
I like it almost as much as Psyche being revived by Cupid's kiss, which is at the Louvre, and I like it even more than his Apollo at the Venetian Academy. But when I think about the Frick, so many more really great pieces and great acquisitions come to mind. First and foremost is the Rembrandt self-portrait. I've seen probably a dozen Rembrandt self-portraits. This is far and away the best one I've ever seen. I've spent a ton of time looking at that painting. Next, the St. Francis Praying in the Desert by Giovanni Bellini. That was a great get. And really captures what I think of as the early Venetian school. Also, I think another great acquisition that the Frick made is the Claude Lorraine they have, which is the Sermon on the Mount. Lorraine's style is always kind of these sprawling landscapes with, you know, the evening sky and the gloam and the yellow and orange tints. But rarely is there very much human interest. You see a few peasants or nymphs in the distance. But this Sermon on the Mount was the first work of his where there was a lot, the humans were sort of the focal point. It's at the top of the hill. It's still, you know, a broad landscape like you get with him, but there's a lot more interesting action going on. Also, I love the two portraits by Hans Holbein of Sir Thomas More and Martin Luther. And then finally, I love the two Rayburns they have and the Tissot, obviously. So the number of great works at the Frick, I think, surpasses those in the Met.